fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What people do in no money, what they at you in no at you. Covid money, miss away in the yellow correct you. Use the youth, the money, waste and bust a man to statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take this print of money, girl, and say that is not you. One day the man above end up in my gut up. Too much it in the kitchen, some fly by like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me
300% raise.
It burn me
garbage pile of it.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption peace.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
For me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promise it, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, they rap and they down in our river. Member bowl honey and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me.
Or they treat the market man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
Or they treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the sun man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat policeman.
It burn me.
Or them a treat soldier man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat.
Stibbidim day, stibbidim day, stibbidim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no cape. And some informer friend we love Lake. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV, check it.
Good morning and welcome to the Global Television Group. It is your At a Glance program. If you are in the United Kingdom on London, good afternoon and welcome. Thank you all for joining us. We have a few things to prick away at this morning. Send go call Mark Golden because we have few questions to ask. And if anyone is disgruntled of my questions to Mark Golden this morning, I will invite you into my studio to come and help me to run the program. To my community of party and all my family members, good morning. Platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. Over on Facebook, to my cousin Charlene Linton. Welcome, cuz. I know you're always listening. Thank you for being here this morning. Welcome. Natalia Freeman, good morning. Good morning and welcome. Grills, good morning. Sharon Bernard, good morning. Joan Andrea. Andrea Joan Hamilton Wilson. Beat and Teach. Cousin Jay, Wagwan, Sim, Patricia Matthews, Elaine Turner, Debbie Jervis, TV, Sunshine, Abenasar Cody, Karen Forbes, Wagwan, bro. Anything happening around there today? Michelle Lewis Wilson, Lilith Foster, the Unstoppable One, Jason Kane, Bros, Jim Ashley, Kamar Johnson, Monica Wills, Patricia Matthews, Carlene Jones. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. like and share the live, please. EM, good morning. Good morning and welcome. Brenda, good morning. Sheena Kelly, good morning. Monica Hawthorne, Millicent Jones, Claudette Robinson, Marcia Stewart, Don Fox. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Let me make me slide one run.
Customers, 25,000 after hurricane. Where for? A thief, me fi go thief. And me can't get light. Me picking if berry. Me can't get light. What me a go do? Me can't get water. Me want water to wash me. Me want water to wash me arm. Me want water to wash me head. Me want water to brush me teeth. We want light. 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 The fish people, them are there, all of them fish are spoiled. No, them can't get no current. Them fish are spoiled. The Delco cannot get a amount of fridge. We want light. 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 Cool officer, you cool light we want. We want light.
Such is the situation in my neck of the woods. And
25,000 after hurricane. Where for? A thief, me fi go thief. And me can't get light. Me picking if berry. Me can't get light. What me a go do? Me can't get water.
Various places around the country.
Me want water to wash me arm. Me want water to wash me head. Me want water to brush me teeth. Customers, 25,000 after hurricane. Where for? A thief, me fi go thief. And me can't get light. Me picking if berry. Me can't get light. What me a go do? Me can't get water. Me want water to wash me. Me want water to wash me arm. Me want water to wash me head. Me want water to brush me teeth. We want light. 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 The fish people, them are there, all of them fish are spoiled. No, them can't get no current. Them fish are spoiled. The Delco cannot get a amount of fridge. We want light. 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 Cool officer, you cool light we want. We want light.
such is the situation in my community and various places around the country, but I'm trying to play it to see if the government would hear what is going on, or to see if the opposition could see what the Jamaican people are asking help for, and to see if JPS and OUR is listening. Debs, good morning. Pamela Akola. We'll try with best to see if them people here are listen or are here. Mark Golden, see your side of me? See your side of me, Mark Golden? Hey, you never cross it. The rate, the speed you're going at, Mark Golden. Everything that doesn't matters is what Mark Golden cares about right now. Me send on one night, go over Mark Golden page. Me no know if you no go over there. And me ask you this morning if you go back over Mark Golden page and tell me when you go over there and you look and you flick through Mark Golden page for at least a week. Tell me if the leader of your opposition give two hoots about what the people are going through, the ignorance and the mismanagement of government. And tell me if the leader of the opposition, Ransford, is not quite much happy with what is going on in the country, with what is going on with the people. I'm going to come up to you, Mark Golden, and not done yet. I want to tell them young people, yes, sir. One should be ashamed of yourself. As Generation Z in Jamaica, you young labor rights should be ashamed of yourself. The Prime Minister never do anything good. Come on now, we are not blind like Uno. We know that behind time like Uno. The Prime Minister did not do anything good over Clifton by issuing out 300 titles. Not one iota of good. So if we not use it for a political advantage or whatever for the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister was correcting his mammoth wrong. You can't praise people for correct wrong what them do, what them should have never do. He should be punished. So no, don't come out here, come and say from where the labor right them, the thieving, wicked labor right them, a walk and a run around the place. Oh, this is an achievement. What achievement? You can't tell someone not used to nothing labor rights. Vernon Adams. You can tell labor rights don't use to nothing. I uno the chicken back Latino. I uno start the chicken back and rice is in Jamaica. I uno start the chicken back and rice sell out in Jamaica and no labor rights. Anyway, what is there to be proud of? What is the achievement here by the Prime Minister going over to Clifton and go issue a 300 title? Explain how we get to achievement in the Prime Minister doing this. When does correcting one wrong, Althea, become an achievement? How you work that out? How do you work it out? I don't get it. From last week, it had gone all over social media. I still have some dull over TikTok. I keep live and I hooray and I celebrate the Prime Minister. 300. What achievement? What do you call achievement? You can't tell no use to nothing in no labor rights. No don't use to nothing. That's why the party can drag on and treat on us so. Most of us were disgruntled across the country right now with how Beryl Agwan. I honor the same hungry belly labor rights. Honor the same sell on a vote labor rights. What is the achievement here, Pauline Dixon? Douglas Allen. What has the Prime Minister achieved in mash down poor people house, put them at a disadvantage, use it for political expediency now to go hug up people, bring people in the parliament, then catch 300 title. Oh, we know so the title them don't fear. Oh, we know the title them is not vote buying. How we know the 300 title, Lynette? How are you? How we know the 300 title is not vote buying? But the part that irritate me more is when them a run around the place and a talk about achievement. What achievement? How achievement coming at this? When your prime minister demolished poor people's house, your prime minister who could have negotiated with those poor people while he was demolishing them house and go through the proper land distribution, registration, and title process. Tell me how, after you mash down them house and go give them title and them have to start all over again, how the achievement coming at this? Labor right on the dance. One of you stop it. Stop sell out on yourself. I honor did start with the chicken back and rice selling out on a soul in a Jamaica. I honor the Americans and the CIA always are used with money and whatever policies to bring down Jamaica. I if you stop it. Stop it. Douglas Allen, I'm going to get to that. I don't know if you are praying me. I don't know if Douglas is praying me, but we are going to get up to see. Hey. Yes, me come on color TV when me get me kiss from Gigi. Yes, me go at the Grand Gala, go sing front of Prime Minister. Yes, me get on me interview, Bellevue or Palestine. How they do, Mark Golden? How they do, Mark Golden? You get your interviews? Create a universe. Jamaica has seen it necessary to celebrate two of our most, what you don't call them? Two of our most, Jamaica have honored two of our most celebrated clowns. No problem with that. I don't have a problem with Beanie and Bunty Ladybug getting their award. Blue Waves Morning. I have no problem, no criticism towards them award and them acknowledgement where them get. How then, when people across the country, Mark Golden, people across the country, during the independent period, Mark Golden, where you're having a blast across the country, is demonstrating, particularly in a party Mark Golden, where we love Kin Pupalik and Wallapan Road, when people provoke we. You, Mark Golden, though, is in a squabble with an old, sick woman over who should get the credit of the iconity of the awardees. That, and you tell me, this is an opposition leader going somewhere, beat that teeth. You know, easy, you know. The poor old sick woman, Mark Golden. Look upon where Jamaica got through. Look at what Jamaica is going through. Debacle after debacle. Even if the sick old woman started beat and teach, why Mark Golden couldn't avoid it and go focus on something else? Why this is something of importance to Mark Golden? Look for Mark Golden's social media page for the last week, what your opposition leader, Jamaica, is posting. Mark Golden have no issue with the Prime Minister issuing loan. Mark Golden have no issue with how slow and beleaguered and staggered the rebuilding process is going across the country. Mark Golden is not concerned about what the people are going through with JPS. Nothing that is happening in the country. For the last week, I have been monitoring Mark Golden's social media page. Andrew is milking it though. He's milking it. Andrew won around the country. Because you don't even see for him thief them. Andrew Holness has suspended all his thieves. And Andrew Holness won around the country. While Mark Golden, with the Chinese, them Mark Golden, only whenever pick cotton and plant corn and chop cane, Mark Golden, you and the Chinese, them, when you're running around for the whole independent garden, I have fun. You don't even hear Mark Golden come out and ask the question, is the government giving enough to assist DJ TV Wagwan? If the government is giving enough to assist Jamaicans through them worst devastated time, we don't even know if people still in a shelter across the country. But the opposition leader for the last week, I have been monitoring Mark Golden. Grand Gala, emancipation, independence, Olympic, till see Mark Golden can end up in a squabble with a sick old woman. A sick old woman. Mark Golden end up in a squabble with. There's nothing important about what's going on in Jamaica. But this is Jamaica's favorite opposition leader. The opposition leader where PNP supporters want to sit down out here every day and praise. The snail, the sloth crossing the road, my God. If somebody don't come out of the car and help him, we're going to end a pileup of traffic today. What should we come out here and champion that Mark Golden is doing fine? You know how Buju and Beanie contributed to the violence in our country. But me now go down the road there with them because me not targeting the youth them. I don't have a problem with the youth them being awarded their great lyricists and artists. Beanie in particular is a great performer. That is not the issue here though. Them deserve what them get. How Mark Golden get in at them celebrityism here with so much going on in the country, while Mark Golden a tussle with Babsy over who get the credit to refer them and get them award. Bunty me mean, Bunty and Beanie. How Mark Golden get in at them or something here? How Mark Golden can talk about not what happening in the country, but the docile PNP them not see Mark Golden mouth shut. But when we come out here, come identify Mark Golden mouth shut. Divided PNP, one compound platform and come tear down the leader this, the leader that, the leader bright, the leader strategic, the leader no mix up, the leader no this or that. but him slow and look lazy and slouchy and look like a drunken English homeless street sleeper though. That's how Mark Golden is playing our politics. Like a drunken British street sleeper. Just stay there until something happens. But I'm really not going to move or going to push it. And at that, PMP people want people to come out here, come support. What is Mark Golden is doing for me to come out here and sing Mark Golden praises? When he does it, I do. When Mark Golden come out, do something good, I come out here and I sing his praises. But I'm not going to come out here and promote a docile, backwards, leading a divided party, Mark Golden. It just doesn't work. That's why we're not going anywhere. Because we have a divided party waiting to lead government. We have a party that cannot get itself together, waiting to lead government. We have a party that cannot oppose the issues or the mismanagement or corruption of government at the moment, waiting to become your next government. You see the problem where we're in, huh? Do you see the problem that we're in? Natalia is here, man. I think she's probably at work and is busy. But Jamaicans want you to just either come out here and be nice to Andrew, come out here and be nice to Mark Golden, and then in the middle of that, Jamaica a suffer and a fall apart. Come out here and protect and promote both parties, but make sure Jamaica is left forgotten in all of everything being promoted. You know, see nobody else in the PNP are open their mouth Wayne Evans morning. You don't see nobody else in the PNP are open their mouth about anything going on in the country, barring Dr. Campbell, isn't it, Beckford? Barring Dr. Campbell, if it wasn't for Dr. Campbell's voice, and if it wasn't for Dr. Campbell's hard work, the PNP would have been dead in the water by now. Mark Golden, as a leader for the last 3 years, has done nothing to revive the People's National Party. Neither in spirit nor unity, Mark Golden. Neither in spirit nor unity, Mark Golden cannot manage to take the party into a strong position to really give this government always talking about. Yes, Ian Hales of recent, since the last since the local government election, Ian Hales become a vice as well. But the problem is beat and teach. The people that were outside of parliament are the stronger vice. Yes, we need them to be strong out there as well, because PNP don't have a lot of people in parliament. But just like the other 40 are the thieves, the rest of PNP across the country, other than Dr. Campbell and Ian Hales, they're quite much silent. They are rather silent. He's showing his true color in We want to change from corruption. Listen, it's a classic way to read Mark Golding's corruption. Me hear people talk, Mark Golding has never been in government. He has. Mark Golding was your Minister of Justice. It's a cabinet position. It's a government position. So Mark Golding already was in government, in there now, but him understand how the thing go. A way to judge RJ Morgan that Mark Golding is going to be corrupt as this current regime or past PNP regime. It's the issue of how Mark Golding allows this government to get away with so much corruption loosely. It tells you what to expect from the next government. Of course, Ransford. Of course. And this is why he might try capture the maroon, land them, because he might look land for the Chinese them, for both give them Philippine as well as figure them for mine. Mark Golding no see them something they are going either. Of course, I know Mark Golding have a different opinion and perspective from Andrew Holness and this current Labour regime when it comes to do the Maroons. To be fair to Mark Golding, one of the issues, because some people are of the view that it's only the final court issue that Mark Golding refused to sign off on phase 1 of the CRC, but that's not actually correct. There's about 3-4 issues that Mark Golding is not comfortable with. The court is one, the Maroons is one. I think the wider Jamaican diaspora and the Maroon community, correct me if I'm wrong if anyone remembers, but those are some broader people issues that are important to all of us that Mark Golding is standing out, and that is a good thing. That's just to do with the CRC review though. What about the other things in the country that you ought to be championed robustly? Colleen Richards. Remember, Mark agree with the job of both of them. Him agree with Haiti as well. He's silent, and Samoa as well. Samoa, anyway, Mark Golding would have to accept them international people deal there. You either accept it, this is how these people impose them agenda upon you. You either accept it and work along with them, or you refuse it and be sanctioned. People don't have to worry about sanction anymore. America become absolutely useless with the rise of China, the rise of BRICS, and all sort of that. So, anybody just say a bend over for America, IMF and World Bank crooked policy these days is to benefit their pocket and their corruption. You don't have to be tied to America like before anymore. America really, though other power they want to aid them a walk kind of fool on about. Sanction is becoming a thing of the past. It's not powerful anymore. America foreign policy can be pushed back on. Rewind the wheel, rewind. NIDS. NIDS is one of the other issue that Mark Golding and the PNP need to voice on. They have taken it to court already. They have won it. The government in this scenario, in context of recovery and relief effort, is violating the people's right by wanting to introduce needs to those people who require that help from the government. It is something that Mark Golden ought to be speaking about loudly in the country. We've not gonna have to come out here every day, come remind Jamaicans, said this is unconstitutional, this is law breaking by the Prime Minister. The opposition has not spoken. When the PNP exposed Matthew Samuda's law breaking, not a word from the PNP. Flag Green and Darrell Vaz fly that St. Elizabeth in a two different copter were there. Not a word. I see Mark Golden in a scuffle with a poor, old, tired, jog through zinc fence, battered cougar. That is all Mark Golden think is necessary. And what the people of Jamaica wants to hear right now is a whiffle waffle between Babsy and Mark Golden. You could make up such a great opposition, but you criminal, you 200 guns per month. You container full of gun minister. Who say this jug is not yours? We know, so you're carrying container gun. You police them when you watch the disbursement in Flanker, Minister of National Security. I have those voice notes, but I have to protect your police. So if you can carry in a whole container, Horace Chang, with 200 guns and distribute them in broad daylight in Flanker, Chief Coaster was loaded up after Flanker was armed. This happened in 2021, while them locked without, while Flanker was being armed. 3 Coaster buses, Dr. Chang, was loaded up with AK-47 and distributed across our country. How do we know then, Dr. Chang, that this $12 billion, I think one of my globalists worked it out last night as 67 million US dollars. How is it then, Dr. Chang, that we are not to believe that this is your drug? We know you're carrying gun. We know you're heavily involved with gang, Dr. Chang. We know you're heavily involved with the scammers of Montego Bay, Dr. Chang. It wouldn't be off track, Dr. Chang, for us to think that this drugs boss could have something to do with Dr. Chang, some politician, or some member of the 21 family, or some Don or contractor link to some very influential politicians and businessmen. Because this certainly has nothing to do with poor people or poor people picnic. This, not just through St. Elizabeth, you, Mark Golden need to go to a lot of places. Keep the people in the media. Mark Golden too, like the government and the mainstream media, has forgotten about the people around the country. But back to you, Dr. Chang. How we know said the drugs and for James Robertson? How we know this drugs is not for the Labour Party to buy the next election? But then again, we are relying on Fitz Bailey or Stephanie Lindsay to come out here and slip, slide, boop, babble, and we never understand what they were possibly saying to us or what they want us to believe. Listen here, the whole country will burn down. The whole country will burn down. The whole country, you hear me, Ransford, will burn down, and I will encourage it if it gets to that point. But I am worried about Mark Golden becoming a leader of our country. I'm beginning to worry. With a leader that's so nonchalant and complacent, I mean, the wind will blow around him. How can we tell that if Mark Golden wins next year, we won't have a hurricane or some disaster where Mark Golden takes 8 weeks before he reacts to us? Mark Golden will have to deal with the issues of independence. He would have to deal with Grand Gala. He will have to clobber and claw Babs Grange before dealing with the people. He's not showing any promising signs. And I can't come out here and say, whoops, Mark Golden is quite a promising leader. Mark Golden came from a very corrupt People's National Party government. It's not like he's been ushered in from glory. Was he not a part of Portia Simpson's government? Was he not a minister of justice? Do you think this drugs could be Darrell Vaz to buy Portland and wider JLP? I don't know, but certainly one thing we are sure of, with this $12 billion, $68 million US drugs bust in Havendale, this and nothing to do with poor people picnic. So I mean, I want to come out here and come call up poor people picnic name, or go walk and harass poor people picnic, or go up Beverly Hills, or up which part Darrell build and the German man them build a new high class property them again away in a Tavistock. I saw the place name. As Tavistock, Darrell Vaz have the whole heap. I wonder who get Darrell Vaz the planning permission. What Feda? Because member said donor KSMC I did for your basket, you know. Tavistock, is it not where you have the multi-million-dollar luxury apartment and the German man Darrell Vaz? How much high officials involved in this major drugs bust in Jamaica? No politician, no businessman, or no contractor, or no Dan aligned to any of them. Nobody found a funeral parlor get arrested yet. Tavistock. Upper Tavistock, the luxury apartment there, where on the German man. No German or British counterpart or American, no white or Chinese counterpart involved. Welcome by through the wharf where the Chinese them own now are by ear. We just want to know. I wonder, Ian Fleming, the place name where they always just find jugs put on like when mango drop off a tree. You don't hear Mark Golden talk about this jugs bus yet? No, him over there fight with Babsy over title. Him over there, Mark Golden is coloring and rolling a dot. Ubuntu. Signed by. Well, Ubuntu, all sort of question is popping up in all sort of people head the way Mark Golden run opposition. And opposition means if the government cough, you have to talk so you cough too hard. Talk so cover your mouth when you cough. Ask the government a whooping cough or tisic or asthma you have. The government can't just cough and Mark Golden act like he never hears so the government cough. I don't see opposition go. Look at what people are going through across the country. It's not the government alone that is treating the people bad with this since burial. The opposition has turned a blind eye. The amount of crooked things that this government has done to the people. Nigel Clark give the Chinese them 5-year tax break. And we in the diaspora, we want to help Jamaicans at home where go to all sort at the moment. Nigel Clark give we about a 6 to 8 week tax and custom duty break. 6 to 8 weeks, you know. If we want to forget the break there, remember saying, you know, government and opposition will depend on the ground, can provide the help to Jamaicans in a 6 to 8 weeks. But we were the foreigner to put it together in order to get the tax break and make sure we get it there in time. Bear in mind the Chinese them get 5 years. It took Julian Robinson 4 weeks after Nigel Clark said it. When the thing have only couple weeks more to run, that's when Julian Robinson was asking for clarity. Hey. No, sir. What I don't understand from the opposition leader is that there are no policies or memos that in regards to holding the imprisonment of corruption. That is very worrying. Listen, the gag order where you hear, remember said they never 2017 the law that passed? Remind me, beat and teach. The gag order where you hear PMP and them lot of talk about in the Integrity Commission. The PMP them help write it in there. The PMP them help pass it in there. It was a con by the whole of them to protect their corruption. This is not just a labor thing. This is not just a labor thing. So it's not about just them only. You understand? It's not just about them only. And the whole of them cook up the people of Jamaica to make sure, say, both Labour and PNP are protected from penalty for corruption or crimes in high offices. Them just use more talk pan with them, really don't care or want any accountability. Because Mark Golden, that's what I know say Mark Golden, a canon. Mark Golden going to have to send many of friends and colleagues them to prison. Him nah go do it. Trust me. They're not going to do it. You might never tell where this is going in Mandarin. One of the time, it was Mandarin not to be introduced in our school, or was it introduced? I know that was a conversation, though. I don't know where it's at. No, maybe you at home can tell us what's the status of that. But this is where Jamaica people don't understand, say, listen, want to be gracious to the maroon And the whole on we are backlash upon African ancestors the other day over the apology. Uno soon have to run gone home. Lump it or leave it, Jamaicans. Black, 98% of we don't honor rights of Jamaica. We do not have no rights there. Trust me. Anybody come in, pass way up. Everybody come in can kick way. Where can you go in China and kick a China man? Where can you go in a China, dumb backwards Jamaicans will love up and spend up with Chinese and Mr. Ching, Mr. Yang, and Mr. Wang? Don't cuss way. When you go to China and them come up to you and rub your skin and look on their hand to see if dirt come off, I dare you Jamaicans to speak. Jamaicans, when you go to China, if you get the chance to go there, and when they walk up to you and them rub your hand, or them hold your hair and rub it and feel it, and then look on their hand to look if dirt come off on it. Speak. If you think you're bad, speak. But those same Chinese can come to Jamaica, come tell you about your BC cloth and your PC cloth and your all side. They can run you up under your mama. When no found a dirty drunk or sell out Jamaicans. If a next Jamaican ram up and down the mama, we're not ready for back gun knife and everything when you can back. Chinese are do it on the office, sup it up. Uno a Jamaican we are going like uno a somebody. Uno no somebody. That's why everybody come to buy no. That's why everybody come to pass and ignore uno. It is because uno don't have no value. No value uno don't have. Uno make Chinese come they can't do anything with uno. Uno CM1. Uno CM1 sit down and mash up Jamaica business figure spend with Chinese. Listen, Jamaicans, look to Africa or look to their compound. Because you see that pretty down at Jamaica, they remember no don't have no beach already, you know. Remember no can, if you don't live a party at a certain place, you no can't go up on a beach because stand up free. Remember that. Remember Chinese are kick on anywhere in Jamaica and tell on about on mama anywhere in Jamaica. I dare one on to think on can in China and even look upon them too hard. Bunch of cowards. But if a Jamaican says something to you, all sort of weapon come out. All sort of weapon come out. Right now, if a Chinese woman and a Jamaican woman a fight in a Jamaica, and the Chinese will not defend. And so the Jamaicans, when you see somebody with something you want, you quick to drop on a guard and sell on yourself cheap. That's why politicians know say 5 or 10,000. We give them a 5 years from Uno. Wake up Jamaica. Uno too cheap. Wake up Jamaica. Wake up JLP. Take on a head out and your backside. Wake up PMP and take on a head out of Mark Golden, docile, weak, slow, slappy black side. It's not gonna work. It's about you, the people of Jamaica. Stand up. It is about you, the people of Jamaica. Stand up. Because if Uno not stand up, Brenda else morning. If Uno don't stand up, I guarantee you, Uno see the big drive the Chinese have in your independence, it doesn't send a message to the average dunce Jamaican. Holy Pana may glorify it, but to not glorify or not death. Just like how when the white people them come with them Jesus Christ book, and start glorify them Jesus Christ white book. Look where it carry on. It carry on to a point where you go kneel down in front of a man after signing over your life insurance for him and have your throat cut. Jamaicans, me not listen to no one on a talk. Today no flip yes, so tomorrow no flip this, so we don't have a mind of no own. Everybody jog on yes, so everybody jog on this, so we not think for yourself. You're all going back into slavery. Beat and teach. Don't get me started this morning. Beat and teach. Beat and teach. Hey. Beat and teach. Why you ask a question then and me comment? A chigga you come here for chigga me no beat and teach. I swear. I who said you beat and teach? Doing Hutchins, what? Oh God. Beat and teach. Beat and teach. I trouble you come for trouble me. I who send you? You my friend? I who send you, my friend? I who send you? No, sir. Hey, ask the devil, beat and teach. Ask the devil. Can go the devil. Beat and teach, ask me, a friend. Beat and teach, it's only the devil can answer on certain people's behalf. That is where I would suggest you to ask. Or beat and teach, if you see a bullfrog, because bullfrog recognize bullfrog. If you see a big lizard, beat and teach, big lizard recognize big lizard. Ask the big lizard to ask for a friend. You might never know. Can't come ask me about the lizard kingdom. You cannot ask me about lizard kingdom. You ever see me a crawl pan tree yet, man? Hey, Jesus. Murder. Douglas Allen, that is where we keep failing. We're looking for a leader. All of us are leaders and all of us should be. So when all of us take leadership, those corrupt people that think they are leaders will have to follow us. It is where we're going wrong by looking for somebody to lead. I am God. I am a leader. Many people will be disgruntled with that. What is that fool old mad old so-and-so saying? I am God. I am a leader. I look to no one to lead me. All right? When all of us become God and leader, it will change a lot for us. But because we're in a subserviency of hope and faith, the subserviency of hope and faith, the glory of brainwashing and how it has held those in power on top, because those who hold dear to a book or a philosophy has rather become awoken dociles. But we must not look for leader. We must be our leaders. In the time the older we become leaders, that is when you will see thieves like these be running to the sea. They will hinge on a ship or a yacht to get out of our Jamaica when we become gods and leaders and rise up against them. But when we hold on and clutch on and hope for something that's not there, you see, we're going to always be left behind. Marcus Garvey told you, he never tell you, say you know, worship your God, but he said, worship your God in your image. Until you stop worship the white God and go bed, go stop dream about the angel. You've never seen a black person who go to their bed and dream about their God and their angel and dream of a black God or a black angel. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery while none but us can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy. All of them bombs and guns where you see them are used, feel afraid of them. None of them can stop the time. Did you not see the Bangladesh leader jump on a helicopter and run when the people woke up? 2 years ago, we saw the same thing happen in Sri Lanka. We saw through the hails of bullet the Kenyans walk straight into parliament. Jamaicans are celebrating. Me happy. Free the lizard. Make the lizard can crawl go in any tree you want go. Free the lizard. Free the lizard. And beat and teacher come ask me if I sick, you sick. Go and ask a frog. Bullfrog identify with bullfrog. Big iguana, chameleon lizard identify with chameleon lizard. Beat and teacher make a my fate. You come provoke this morning. Not because I favor chameleon lizard. Beat and teach. Don't mean say me I go nowhere wrong with other chameleon lizard. Especially when a chameleon lizard just ride up on the scene. So you say, oh, you look quite weird. You look like an off-key looking lizard. But there you go. Hey, don't make me talk about all that, the one, the him. No, man, them set, no, sir. Them set me, my moderator, my wrenchers, them palm me today. Why not do it, wrenchers? Wrenchers, good morning. Why una provocates me this morning? You wrenchers? Wrenchers, why una provocate me this morning? There is no UIC, them flip-flop. You mean the UIC political vlogging channel? That's what you're talking about. You mean Joseph Patterson, the political vlogger? Hey, don't get me started on Joseph Patterson. Joseph Patterson and Andrew Holness is not too far apart. They're narcissists. They hate being accountable. They hate being challenged. Oh, yeah. Don't make me start on Joseph Patterson this morning. Don't make me start on the important thing. Marcia Thomas. You see the policies that Joseph Patterson graced us with. They are policies with a very party well put together can take Jamaica forward. What we would have is a decimation, possibly, of these two corrupt systems, given that we have a 60% of electorate that does not see the need to engage because of the where our politics has gone over the last 7 to 8 decades. However good your policies are, it takes organizational temperance to get it done. If people are egotistical and narcissistic within an organization, it does not work. What an organization needs to work is compromise. That is not within the UIC. It is what has led to the flip-flopping or the breakdown of the UIC. Until Joseph Patterson gets a hold of his undecisive, narcissistic, unaccountable tendency, it will remain in the position it is. I don't know why Black people are afraid of accountability. I just don't understand. That's a good question, Ubuntu. I can't answer you. Listen here, Joseph Patterson is another Andrew Holness, is another Peter Bunting, is another, you know, the people them with the narcissistic tendency. Robert Honeywell. You know the people them will display the controlling narcissistic tendency. Joseph Patterson's just another one of them. His party has good policies. Like the PNP, it has no unity. It has no structure. Mr. Patterson can be president of the party today, and if somebody in the party says something to Mr. Patterson, Mr. Patterson like, Mr. Patterson resign or retire or what, step down or whatever, and then when it suits him gone back to the helm again. It don't work like that, Joseph Patterson. It really doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. If the UIC is structured as a proper political party, because it is already registered, it cannot be structured because there's a narcissist at the helm of it, who, because he registered the party as a limited party, but now it has become an organization which is a public party. Joseph Patterson needs to take his iron grip of the UIC if the UIC is to be structured and move forward. Does that answer your question with regards to the UIC and Joseph Patterson? I hope it does. But one got to be fair and willing to compromise in organization for it to work. If you're going to be too headstrong, if it's going to be all about you, it really doesn't work like that. Okay? And that is why the UIC is just sitting there and not going anywhere. It is not a third political party at the moment. It is a political vlogger at the moment. That's all I can describe it as. But a third party in Jamaica, to at least have a hung parliament, would change the political structure in our country. He has also retired from everything to go to run his bee farm. And then people blink, and there he came again as president. This guy is all over the place. Joseph Patterson doesn't know what his mind is, to be honest with you. Joseph Patterson don't know what he wants to do and where his mind is. The party is built on some good policy, though. However, one of the things Mr. Patterson, this is the other thing to look out for as well, because in writing and speaking, you can easily dodge your intention. Even though they're there, you can easily mask them. On the outskirts, when you listen to Mr. Patterson's policy, you would hear from a more social overtone. But Mr. Patterson is really a capitalist, the truth be told. The same thing goes for Mark Golden. Is one of the issue of trust that Mark Golden is having, leading a socialist party with a capitalist background. That's why I don't have great outlook when it comes to Mark Golden coming in and fighting corruption. Mark Golden is a capitalist. Look at his business endeavors and policies throughout the time before he came into politics. That's certainly not socialism. It is certainly not socialist. So, when I have to look, people are telling you one thing and they are something else. Mark Golden certainly is not a socialist. I can tell you that. Anyway, today is Friday. Anybody wants to buy me some mango today? Today's Friday. I'm going to the park. Does anyone wants to buy me some mangoes? If one wants to buy me some mangoes, then you can scan the QR code on the screen and send me a mango money. Otherwise, that's it for this morning. But we certainly will be back to give you updates of what is happening in and around the country. And indeed, we are still waiting for the PNP to wake up and to hear if they have any issues and are disgruntled about the issues across the country, about the corruption. Which part of Mark Golden is untainted? Then if Mark Golden is so attracted to the electorate, Lord Jesus, what part of Mark Golden is that? Mark Golden was the last Minister of Justice. The Minister of Justice under Portia Simpson. Did Mark Golden not help to write the Integrity Commission with the gag law in there? I wonder why an untainted person would go that far. I wonder why an untainted politician would fight against a gag clause. Don't know still. But I keep hearing everybody untainted Mark Golden. Mark Golden was a member of the last corrupt government. I also fish fry today too. Mark Golden was a Minister of Justice. Agency driver 5, Wagwan. Mark Golden was the last Minister of Justice for Portia Simpson. How does that make Mark Golden clean, given the corrupt government he was a part of? I don't understand that. When I hear about Mark Golden business deal them and him offshore this and him offshore that, but we are wait till him come in for ask him the question. We're not trouble him now as opposition. That's why I'm telling you Mark Golden is a capitalist. But when he win, we find out, because just like how Andrew faced the question, remember, Andrew start face the question them about for him properties and business dealings before him winning. Having said that, we know Mark Golden inherit wealth. We know say him is a lawyer for years now, and him run company in partnerships such as Dairy Golden, Bunting, and whatever. But have you investigated Mark Golden business interests? Okay. So how no want Prince Charles to pay on for Queen Victoria crime? Prince Charles, Ian. How no want Prince Charles to pay on for him great-great-grandmother crime? How no want to call King Charles a criminal? By the time King Charles come in, slavery done. Innit? By the time King Charles should be forgotten and stop ask for reparation. Because King Charles bear no brunt or responsibility of the crime of his great-great-grandmother, Queen Victoria, is it? Some PMP just want people to come out here and sing Mark Golden praise every day. What Mark Golden is doing for anybody to sing him praise? The poor man, slow, docile, and backwards, nonchalant, incompetent. People can't come out here, come cheer him up on that. What we need to do, Ian, is continue to encourage Mark Golden to do better. I don't think it helped Mark Golden when people sit down and see how Mark Golden is slacking and putting the country at risk of this year criminal year getting another term. I regularly tell on a PNP people, on a not doing Mark Golden and the PNP any good. The better on the bone whip Mark Golden in shape, the better for the country. The better, the more on a PNP supporters, Christopher Morning, the more on a PNP supporters whip that lousy opposition into shape, it will provide a protective mechanism against Andrew Holness becoming, getting a third term. Andrew Holness getting a third term is an absolute danger to democracy. Uno PNP don't look at it that way. One regularly look on is just on a leader coming back or on a party coming back in power. That's the last of my worries. My worries is keeping out the fall of democracy. And that's why on a PNP must go and go tell Mark Golden and leave vloggers alone, make them talk. Go and go tell Mark Golden, the country is at great risk. The way you are going, the people are unsure of you. That is risky for democracy. PNP people, wake up and go talk to a leader. Uno come out here championing vloggers. Look over Mark Golden's social media page. The Easy Jerk World there. Wagwan, bro. Me not see you real sweet. Me not see you, but me hear everybody call you out. Where you there? Go on over there. Go tell Mark Golden, say, the rate of how you're going, Mark Golden, it's a risk to democracy. Andrew need to be under the fire, which the PNP don't have Andrew feet to the fire at the moment. If the PNP could hold Andrew feet to the fire, on a thing to say, Andrew party wouldn't have to push him out already. But because of how bad this opposition is doing, because of how lousy they are, them have great hope of winning, stealing, or buying the next election. That is dangerous to the country. But UNO PNP supporters not helping, because when people come out here, come advise or correct Mark Golden, UNO go off on a tangent, UNO go off on a vile, disrespectful tangent, is the type of behavior that come from PNP supporters. Trust me, UNO no better than the Labour right them, you know. You see the Labour right them dunce and arrogant, but you, the People's National Party supporter, you are vile and nasty. There's a different way how you two communicate. The way how you all get vicious, vile, nasty, and personal. Please, Mr. Douglas, don't refer to anybody name over here, please. The way you PNP are vile, vicious, and nasty when people criticize Mark Golden. It tells Wonadu is not in the interest of Jamaica. It's just getting back on a party in power. It's not what it's at stake, though. It's democracy is at stake. And Uno PNP in a tribalistic mindset. Uno is helping to hold back the PNP. Uno is helping to hold back the PNP. Because my God, the way how Andrew Holness, Rodney Reed, when you say my constructive criticism needs some focused attention, explain more for me, please. The easy jerk world. Well, go on, bro. Wanna not helping Mark Golden. What if Mark Golden acknowledges there is no country to win, just an election? That is it. That is it. Because it's the mantra you get from the supporters, them as well. It's about the party and not the country. Them just want to get rid of Andrew. But do you want to save Jamaica, though? Is the question. Andrew coming back to Jamaica is more dangerous for, of course, not just the Maroon, for all away. For all away. It's risky for the Maroon, but it's dangerous for all of us. And I'm telling you, the Maroons will be able to defend themselves against Andrew Holness than the rest of we average Jamaicans. Because them boy, when you see a walk around and go on like them, but when it comes to civil unrest, a whole heap of them are going to run left for now. Andrew is a danger to the country. Mark Golden is no help, though. You mentioned the docile attitude of the PNP and the many missteps of the JLP. The PNP is not highlighting. Yeah, there's so much going on. All right, say for instance, let's just look at the burial issue. There is the loan that the Prime Minister introduced. We're not quite clear on that. We don't hear the PNP in Parliament or in media questioning the issue. There is a JPS debacle across the country where the PNP have spoken on it, but not a lot, not in the way they should be really holding the government and OUR and JPS to task on this issue, whereas Jamaicans are around the country demonstrating for the last few weeks about electricity, and we're not getting anywhere fast. The distribution of the grant, the slowness of the way the program is moving, the Minister of National Social Security intention to use NIDS to assist the needy. All these are very important issues that are of importance to the people at the moment. The People's National Party isn't channeling any of those issues on behalf of the people. I have been for the last week page. Today is the 9th. Let's go back to the 1st of August. From Emancipation Day onwards to today, look at Mark Golden's social media page. If there's any of the issue that are of concern to the people of Jamaica, particularly to do with the issue of burial, if we're getting any help from the opposition in highlighting the lacking, the disrespect, and everything that government brings to us on this issue, is Mark Golden happy with the display of Chinese within the Jamaican independence? And we're not talking about the indentured Chinese. We're talking about the economic investment Chinese. Because we have two separate Chinese communities in Jamaica. You have the indentured Chinese, who are Jamaicans, who for the time they were intertwined into Jamaica independent, but there is a display of economic and investment Chinese now, as we see, into our independence galangin. Does Mark Golden have an issue with that? Because Mark Golden is in a scuffle at the moment with the sick old Babsy Grange over who should get the credit for nominating Beanie and Bunty, or who. That is what Mark Golden for the last, say, 5-6 days have been publicizing Olympic wins, loss, and failures after the other. Nothing on Mark Golden's page about what is a bother to the people of Jamaica at the moment, or what the people of Jamaica is going through. Nothing. Tell me what is going on, PNP. Or them something that don't really matter. Because he's not in government, he can't do anything about it. Answer the question, PNP. Answer the question. Is it that it's okay, NIDS? You know, here Mark Golden come out and remind the people that we've like a half year wheat. Mark Golden come out, come remind the people, said this is illegal. We have already taken it to court and won it. What happened to them mouth? Can a PNP supporter answer to all of them something from Gilbert, where the PNP not talk about and Mark Golden not talk about Olympic? Yes, me go at the Grand Gala, go sing in front of Prime Minister. Hey, yes, me come on Color TV, come get me kiss from Gigi. Come on, tell us what is happening with Mark Golden's social media page. Look at Andrew Holness' social media page. What are not done? Go on over there, go look. Go and compare the two social media pages and tell me if Mark Golden is a politician. Important Chinese is a better word. Go on Mark Golden's social media page and tell me if Mark Golden's social media page look like a politician page to you. Never mind the leader of the opposition. And I think it's going to end easy. Thank you all for being here with us this morning. I really appreciate your support. I may appeal to the PNP them. But advice on a leader. Say he's taking his silence. Is taking the country into a greater risk. Because him silence give Andrew more justification to go on. Yeah? So thank you all very much for being here this morning. It was good to have you all here. And if you want to put the mango money there, so Wanna just scan and put the mango money. Otherwise, me will sooner later. Good morning and good afternoon from Global TV.